Hey, God living here family. Welcome back. Welcome if you're a first time viewer. All glory be to God. Um, I just wanted to get on here real quick, like, because I felt this in my spirit. Um, Felt it in my spirit. Because the Lord had to the Lord had to set it straight. The Lord had to set me straight, y'all. Because I know at times it may seem like we just keep getting the short end of the stick. We getting the short end of the stick and fighting for our lives out here. And nothing seems to work out right. And they laughing at your face. Your enemies is laughing at you. Other people laughing at you because they like, oh, where's your God? You believe in God. It's almost like how when they were crucifying Jesus and saying, oh, you said you the son of God and you the king. Get yourself down off of that cross, right? Um, you say you believe in Jesus. You say you love him and he loved you. Why you gotta suffer and why you can't never win and why you never gaining nothing? Why you always struggling, right? But all glory be to God, y'all. Because Joseph, before he got to the palace, he had to, go through struggles. His brothers envied him. They sold him. They was jealous, but he was used to preserve life. Um, Ruth, her husband, had to pass away before she met Boaz. Daniel, he had to be thrown in the lion's den before he was risen. Meshach, Reshach, and Abednego, they had to go into the fire. They had to go through the fire. But nevertheless, we will not serve your God. How about that? Nevertheless, we will not serve your God. Because there's only one true and living God. Alpha and Omega. Okay? Job, we already know his story. He had to lose everything. And then he got it back. And it wasn't really necessarily about gaining it back, but he gained more understanding and wisdom. And that's what it's about. It's the building of the character. It's the building of the strength. It's the stewarding well, the things that we are learning to level up, that the Lord wants us to level up. So that way, when he do increase us, and when he do bless us and put us at the table in front of the presence of our enemies, we're not going around gloating. Because remember, he said, when if you rejoice when your enemies are reprimanded, he gonna take that hedge up off of them, right? So that's what's going on when we're having to struggle, and it just seems like we always going through stuff, and you're a believer and you believe in God for it and he'll do it. He's just teaching you up. He's just learning us up. He's just growing us, our character, developing our fruits of the spirit, right? Because it's not by our own works. We can say day by day, oh, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to stop fornicating, I'm going to stop doing this, stop doing that. But if it's not the power of the Lord that's within us that got us to not do that, then it won't, we'll fall victim to it. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So he's just trying to train us up the way that we should go. He's strengthening our spirit man more than our flesh. And we have to have faith in him to do that, as well as we have to feed our spirit a little bit more than we're feeding a bit more than we're feeding our flesh, because it's going to be a wrestling, and whoever we're feeding the most is going to win. Whoever we're strengthening the most is going to win, right? But he just giving us ground, giving us good grounds to work with, to where we can grow and be sturdy, and we won't be swayed going back and forth with every little bit of wind or every bit of doctrine or every bit of somebody trying to be petty with us and take our joy away from us. He's trying to help us be disciplined, right? This is what we're learning throughout the struggle, throughout the things falling by the wayside, us trying to do our own work. That's what he's trying to get us. And of course, so again, when he prepares that table in front of our enemies, we're gonna have the joy. We're gonna have the joy. What's up? I wanted to read this with y'all. All glory be to God. And I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Ecclesiastes 3. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. It's a season for everything. So, you know, what goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. Once you plant it, it's going to go into the ground deeper and try to get those roots, and then it's going to come back up. Sometimes it's good to talk. Sometimes it's not. There's a season and time for everything. But he says in Psalms 30:5, he says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy is going to come in the morning, y'all. Galatians 6:9, he says, and let us not be weary in doing well, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. If we just keep a hold and grasp and let them get their little laughs out, let them talk about you. You call yourself worshiping God and you call yourself a believer. He letting you down, but that's nothing but the spirit of the enemy. It's nothing but the spirit of the enemy trying to come and collect, because he know where he going. He know what he got coming on, right? He was above and now he below. What's going on, Kai? What's going on, beautiful family? But all glory be to God. Weeping may come, but only for a night, and then joy will come in the morning, y'all. And we'll get our reward if we just stay. We do not faint. We'll just stay the course. Let them get their little laughs out. Let them talk about you. Okay, whatever. I'm about me and my Father's business. I'm about letting my Father bring me up the way that I should go. Train me up the way that I should go so I can see him. So I can hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. Ain't nobody trying to get all of that and hear all of that. This stuff is going to rust up. This stuff is going to... The stuff is going to rust up. This stuff is going to be stolen, can be stolen. The moths can come through and tear it up, y'all. Like the stuff of this earth. And it's cringe when people, I listen to people and they talking about trying to be a part of, just be a part of the Jones. It's like, I got this set up and I'm doing this, and it's just like, because you in the world and you trying to be out, you trying not to be of the world, right? But you got people that's just so much of the world, like wanted to have that status quo, and it's not like that with me. It's not like that with me. Talk about me however you want to talk about me. Get your little kiki kakas and whatever, and I still love you. The thing is you still have to love people like that think that they're better than you, think that they doing something better than you, or getting one over on you, or doing all of this other stuff. And you still love those people. Pray for those people. Again, I'll just put a post like, judgment is to be like, they think they better than somebody, or look at them, you know, they think they cute, but boyfriend cheating on them, and or stuff like that. Don't be drawn into them and what they're struggling with, because in our reality it's a struggle. It's a struggle that they're fighting, trying to be vindicated. That's a form of something, trying to be trying to get validation, trying to look as they're more important. The Lord said the servant is not more than the master. He said, I'm serving y'all and I'm washing y'all feet. Y'all do it to each other. Nobody's better than the next, right? But when people is like that, it's just because they're trying to make up for something where they're lacking at, right? But again, you just ask God, Lord, help them in the time of them being in that space in their life, and let me know if it's something that you want me to help them with. Don't be just trying to extend your hand to people and do all of these things, because he said you have to be cautious about trying to lay your hands on people, right? Where you're not called. The Lord will call you to people. The Lord will call you to do things, certain things, to give, right? There's this different seasons: time to give, time to take, time to love, time to hate, time to get up stones and stuff like that. So it's different seasons, and you got to be careful. But all glory be to God, y'all. Let them laugh for a little bit, but joy come in the morning. That's it. That's all. I love y'all. It's hot. I think we about to go swimming here in a minute. It's hot. I might wait though until tomorrow, because it's gonna be 102 degrees. 102 degrees. And that's too dang hot. Especially with a air conditioner that's not working. But all glory be to God, y'all. Continue to pray for me. I'll continue to pray for y'all. I love you. See y'all a little bit later. See you later. Bye.